Hi, Fred Ray Librand here with IndependentHomeschool.com. We're looking at top questions that people have about homeschooling. And today we want to ask the question, how do I know if I'm succeeding? It's a common thing you may have wrestled with. How do you know if your homeschool is actually being successful? I'd say there are three simple things you want to consider. The first is measurement. You want to make sure that you're measuring what's going on with your kids. How many pages they're reading, what kind of books they're reading, where they are in math, what their grades are in math. And that constant measurement helps reinforce what you're trying to do, and it will tell you something. It'll tell other people because you'll have a record of exactly what you did. So the power of measuring what's going on. Our kids wrote a lot. You can't measure that exactly. You don't count number of words per day, but we saved their writing. So we could see what was going on when they were 10 and what was going on when they were 12 and 14, etc. And so in that way, measurement, I would say, is a first thing to realize, consider, and appreciate. Number two is comparison. Now, comparison is a little tricky because it can be depressing, frustrating, whatever else. But if your kid is at grade level or ahead, you're going to say, we're doing fine. If your child is several years back, you're probably not yet succeeding. You may have reasons for it, maybe disabilities or special needs or something else going on. That's fine. That's a different measurement. But realize that you don't want to isolate yourself in such a way that you suddenly have your child show up in high school or college and you realize they're way behind. You just want to make sure you're on target, or I'd say for homeschoolers, commonly ahead in that process. And the final thing of measuring are we succeeding is, what's your satisfaction? Are you satisfied? Do you feel good about what's going on with your kids in terms of field trips and academics and their ability to communicate and write and do math, etc., etc.? If you're satisfied, that's not the only way to measure, but it is an important piece. There needs to be a certain level or dimension in which you are okay and are feeling good about what you're trying to accomplish. If you don't, you ought to figure out what you need to do to feel satisfied. And if that's realistic, I'd do that. Hope this helps. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more videos about homeschooling. If you're interested in our educational courses, visit our website, IndependentHomeschool.com, by clicking the link in the description below.